The day unfolded with the usual rhythm, the gentle touch of sunlight painting the cityscape with its golden hues as I readied myself for the day ahead. Yet within the ordinary cadence of morning routines lay the seeds of an extraordinary saga, one destined to be defined by the sharp edges of betrayal and the relentless pursuit of justice. I am John, a man who believed he possessed all life's treasures, a devoted partner, a thriving career, and a future adorned with promises of joy. But life, with its unpredictable twists, had plotted a course far beyond the realms of my imagination. It was a mundane task that beckoned me home sooner than planned. Crossing the threshold, the faint murmur of conversation tiptoed from the bedroom, an ominous melody heralding the unraveling of my reality. Curiosity mingled with dread propelled me forward, each step heavier than the last. Pushing the door ajar, I stumbled upon a scene etched in betrayal. There, sprawled upon our bed, lay my wife Allison, entwined with her clandestine paramour Jacob. The shock was a physical force, knocking the breath from my lungs, freezing me in disbelief. Anguish and fury waged war within me, threatening to engulf the shards of trust scattered at my feet. How could she shatter the sanctity of our union with such callous abandon? How long had their deception danced in the shadows, mocking my obliviousness? Yet amid the wreckage of my shattered world, a flicker of resolve ignited. I refused to be a pawn in their game of deceit. No, I would unearth the truth buried beneath layers of betrayal, exposing their treachery to the unforgiving light of justice. With a heavy heart and a mind ablaze with plans, I retreated from the scene, my outward composure masking the tempest raging within. Unbeknownst to them, their actions had awakened a force to be reckoned with. A force fueled by the fire of vengeance, determined to rewrite the narrative of betrayal with the ink of retribution. In the wake of the earth-shattering revelation of my wife's betrayal, a tempest of emotions churned within me, a maelstrom of rage, heartache, and a burning desire for retribution. Yet amidst the chaos a steely resolve emerged, a determination to unravel the tangled web of deceit and ensure that justice prevailed. Armed with unwavering determination and a keen intellect honed by years of navigating the complexities of life, I embarked on the arduous journey of vengeance. But vengeance, I realized, was not a mere act of blind rage. It was a meticulously crafted symphony of strategy and precision. The first step in my crusade for justice was the gathering of evidence, a task that demanded patience, cunning, and an acute attention to detail. Like a shadow in the night, I trailed Jacob's every move, observing his interactions with an eagle-eyed vigilance that bordered on obsession. Days melted into weeks as I painstakingly documented his comings and goings, each new piece of information a puzzle piece in the grand tapestry of deceit. Every whispered conversation, every clandestine rendezvous, became a breadcrumb leading me ever closer to the truth. But observation alone was not enough. I delved deeper, tapping into my extensive network of contacts to unearth Jacob's vulnerabilities. It was a game of cat and mouse, a dance of deception and revelation, but I was determined to emerge victorious. And emerge victorious I did. With relentless determination, I uncovered damning evidence of Jacob's involvement in unethical practices within the cutthroat world of trading. It was a revelation that sent shockwaves through his professional sphere, tarnishing his reputation beyond repair. But my crusade did not end there. No, I had only just begun. With surgical precision, I orchestrated a series of strategic moves, strategically leaking information to the right channels to ensure maximum impact. The dominoes began to fall, each revelation striking a blow to Jacob's carefully constructed facade of success. But I refused to stop there. With unwavering resolve, I turned my sights on Jacob's personal life, exposing his betrayal to his unsuspecting family and friends. The fallout was catastrophic, as the pillars of his world crumbled beneath the weight of his deceit. As the dust settled, I surveyed the wreckage of Jacob's life with a sense of grim satisfaction. My vengeance had been swift and decisive, a testament to the depths of my resolve. Yet the battle was far from over. With Jacob left reeling in the wake of his downfall, I turned my attention to Allison, confronting her with the cold, hard truth of her betrayal and the devastating consequences it had wrought. With each passing day, my determination only grew stronger, fueled by an unquenchable thirst for justice. For I had sworn that no betrayal would go unanswered, and I would stop at nothing to ensure that the scales of justice were balanced once more. And so, with unwavering resolve, I marched forward into the unknown, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead in my quest for retribution. As the dust settled on Jacob's downfall and the echoes of his betrayal reverberated through our shattered lives, I turned my gaze towards the woman who had once been my everything. My wife, Allison. Our confrontation was inevitable, a storm brewing on the horizon, fueled by the searing pain of betrayal and the shattered remnants of trust. Armed with the damning evidence of her infidelity, I confronted her with the harsh reality of her actions, the weight of her betrayal heavy upon my heart. At first, Allison's defenses were ironclad, her words a desperate attempt to deflect blame and absolve herself of guilt. But beneath the veneer of denial lay a tempest of emotions: guilt, remorse, and a flicker of hope for redemption. Tears flowed freely as the truth of her betrayal washed over us, a torrent of pain and regret threatening to engulf us both. It was a painful reckoning, one that laid bare the shattered fragments of our marriage and the trust that had been irreparably fractured. Yet, amidst the chaos, there emerged a glimmer of hope, a chance for redemption amidst the ruins. For beneath the layers of pain and betrayal, there still lingered the embers of love, smoldering in the ashes of our shattered dreams. Together, we embarked on a journey of healing, navigating the treacherous waters of forgiveness and redemption. It was a journey fraught with obstacles and pitfalls, but with each stumbling step, we found ourselves drawing closer to a renewed sense of understanding and acceptance. We confronted our demons head-on, laying bare our vulnerabilities and fears in the harsh light of truth. And in doing so, we discovered a strength, a resilience born from the crucible of our shared pain. It was a long and arduous road paved with tears and heartache, but in the end we emerged stronger than before. Forged in the fires of betrayal and redemption, our bond was tested and tempered, emerging from the crucible of our trials stronger and more resilient than ever before. Though scars of the past would always linger, we found solace in the knowledge that our love was stronger than any obstacle we might face. And as we looked towards the future, we did so with a renewed sense of hope, a testament to the enduring power of love, forgiveness, and redemption. With the tumultuous storm of betrayal and redemption now a distant memory, Allison and I stood at the threshold of a new chapter. A chapter filled with the promise of renewal and the opportunity to rebuild what had been shattered. The wounds of the past still tender, we embarked on a journey of healing, a journey that demanded patience, understanding, and a willingness to confront the demons that had haunted us. Together, we navigated the delicate dance of forgiveness and trust, each step forward a testament to the strength of our commitment to one another. Communication became our lifeline as we laid bare our fears and insecurities, forging a bond that was stronger and more resilient than before. It was a process of rediscovery, as we uncovered the depths of our love and rekindled the flame that had once burned brightly between us. But our journey was not confined to the walls of our relationship. It was a journey of personal growth and transformation. We seized the opportunity to pursue passions and dreams that had long been stifled by the weight of our past, embracing new opportunities for growth and self-discovery. For me, it meant throwing myself into my career with renewed vigor, channeling the resilience and determination that had seen me through the darkest days of my life. For Allison, it meant finding solace in the embrace of creativity, immersing herself in art and literature as a means of catharsis and self-expression. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, we emerged from the shadows of our past, stronger and more united than ever before. Though the scars of betrayal would always linger, They served as a reminder of the trials we had overcome and the love that had sustained us through it all. And as we looked towards the future, we did so with a renewed sense of hope and optimism, knowing that whatever challenges lay ahead, we would face them together, hand in hand, as partners in life and love. For in the end, it was our love that had triumphed over adversity, illuminating the path forward and guiding us toward a brighter tomorrow. As the steady march of time continued its unrelenting advance, Allison and I found ourselves caught in a whirlwind of introspection, a journey of self-discovery that led us down the winding paths of reflection and resilience. In the quiet moments of solitude, we sought solace in the gentle rhythms of everyday life. I woke with a start. The soft caress of sunlight filtering through the curtains, the soothing murmur of distant laughter, and the comforting presence of each other's embrace. It was in these fleeting moments that we found sanctuary, allowing ourselves to sift through the fragments of our past and make peace with the ghosts that lingered there. But amidst the echoes of the past, there thrummed a heartbeat of resilience, a quiet strength that pulsed within us, urging us forward despite the weight of our burdens. For we had weathered the storms of betrayal and emerged on the other side, battered but unbroken, our resolve tempered by the fires of adversity. Together we charted a new course, a course defined by love, forgiveness, and an unwavering commitment to one another. We carved out moments of intimacy amidst the chaos of our daily lives, weaving threads of connection that bound us together in an unbreakable bond. We reveled in the simple joys, the shared laughter that echoed through the halls of our home, the quiet moments of tenderness that spoke volumes without a word, and the knowledge that, no matter what challenges lay ahead, we would face them together, hand in hand. But our journey was far from over. As we looked towards the horizon, we knew that there would be new trials to overcome and new mountains to climb. Yet, armed with the resilience forged in the crucible of our shared experiences, we faced the future with a sense of optimism and determination. For we learned that it is not the challenges we face that define us, but how we choose to rise above them. And as we embarked on the next chapter of our lives, we did so with heads held high and hearts ablaze with the knowledge that, together, we were capable of conquering anything that came our way. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with a canvas of vibrant hues, Allison and I stood together, poised on the threshold of a new beginning, a chapter waiting to be written, filled with the promise of endless possibilities. With the trials and tribulations of the past behind us, we faced the future with a sense of renewed hope and anticipation. The journey we had traveled had been arduous, marked by moments of heartache and turmoil, but through it all, we had emerged stronger, our bond forged in the crucible of adversity. Together we mapped out our dreams and aspirations, drawing inspiration from the shared experiences that had shaped us. We spoke of adventures yet to be had, of places waiting to be explored, and of the countless opportunities that lay just beyond the horizon. But amidst the excitement of the unknown, there lingered a profound sense of gratitude, a recognition of the blessings that had sustained us on our journey. We gave thanks for the unwavering support of our loved ones, whose love had been a beacon of light in our darkest hours. As we looked ahead, we knew that there would be challenges to overcome and obstacles to navigate. Yet we faced the future with unwavering determination, knowing that together we were capable of conquering whatever lay ahead. And so, hand in hand, we stepped forward into the embrace of the unknown, ready to seize the opportunities that awaited us. For we understood that life was a journey, a tapestry woven from the threads of our experiences, each moment a brushstroke on the canvas of our shared existence. As we embarked on this new chapter, we did so with open hearts and minds, eager to embrace the adventure that lay ahead. For we had learned that it is not the destination that defines us, but the journey itself, and we were determined to make every step count. As Allison and I ventured further along our shared path, we found ourselves pausing amidst the hustle and bustle of life to reflect on the winding road we had traveled, the highs and lows, the twists and turns, and the profound moments of growth that had shaped us along the way. In the quiet moments of introspection, We delved into the depths of our shared past, each memory a beacon guiding us through the labyrinth of our experiences. From the dizzying heights of love's first bloom to the gut-wrenching depths of betrayal, we had weathered every storm, our bond growing stronger with each passing trial. We marveled at the resilience of the human spirit, the innate ability to endure, to persevere, and to emerge from the crucible of adversity with newfound strength and wisdom. For though we had been tested by fire, we had emerged unbroken, our spirits tempered by the flames of our shared journey. But amidst the reflections there lingered a profound sense of gratitude, for the second chances we had been granted, for the love that had sustained us through the darkest of days, and for the unwavering support of those who had stood by our side through it all. We expressed our gratitude for the blessings that had graced our lives, each one a precious reminder of the beauty that surrounded us. As we cast our gaze towards the horizon, we did so with a sense of optimism and excitement, eager to embrace the adventures that awaited us on the uncharted road ahead. For though we could never predict what the future held, we knew that as long as we faced it together, there was nothing we couldn't conquer. And so, hand in hand, we pressed onward, our hearts filled with hope and our spirits buoyed by the knowledge that no matter what challenges lay in wait, we would meet them head-on, armed with courage, resilience, and an unshakable belief in the power of love to illuminate even the darkest of paths. As the tapestry of our lives continued to unfold, Allison and I found ourselves at a pivotal juncture, a moment of reflection and realization that brought us full circle to where our journey had begun. In the quiet moments of solitude, we retraced the contours of our past, revisiting the milestones and memories that had shaped our shared history. From the exhilarating highs of newfound love to the devastating lows of betrayal and heartache, we had traversed the spectrum of human experience, emerging on the other side, wiser and more resilient than before. But amidst the echoes of the past, there was also a sense of closure, a recognition that the challenges we had faced had served as crucibles for growth and transformation, molding us into the individuals we were destined to become. We looked back on the trials we had weathered, the moments of doubt and uncertainty, the shadows that had threatened to engulf us, and the battles we had fought, both within ourselves and against the forces that sought to tear us apart. And yet, through it all, our love had remained steadfast, a beacon of light in the darkest of nights. As we stood on the precipice of a new chapter, we found ourselves awash with gratitude for the lessons we had learned, the strength we had gained, and the unwavering support of those who had walked alongside us on this journey. But above all, we found ourselves filled with a profound sense of peace, a peace that transcended the tumult of the world around us, rooted in the knowledge that no matter what challenges lay ahead, we were bound together by a love that was as enduring as it was unbreakable. And so, hand in hand, we stepped forward into the unknown, ready to embrace the adventures that awaited us on the road ahead. For though our journey had been marked by trials and tribulations, it had also been a testament to the power of love, redemption, and the unshakable belief that together, we could weather any storm and emerge stronger on the other side. As Allison and I embarked on the next phase of our journey together, we found ourselves reflecting on the legacy we hoped to leave behind, a legacy defined not by material wealth or worldly success, but by the love and compassion we shared with those around us. We looked to the future with a sense of purpose, eager to make a difference in the lives of others and to leave the world a better place than we found it. For we knew that true fulfillment lay not in what we could gain for ourselves, but in what we could give to others. With this newfound sense of purpose, we immersed ourselves in acts of kindness and generosity, reaching out to those in need and lending a helping hand wherever we could, whether it was volunteering at a local shelter, supporting a friend in need, or simply offering a listening ear to those who were struggling. We found fulfillment in the simple act of giving back to our community. But our legacy of love extended beyond our immediate circle. It was a ripple effect that touched the lives of countless others, spreading hope, joy, and compassion wherever it went. As we witnessed the impact of our actions, We were filled with a profound sense of gratitude for the opportunity to make a difference in the world and for the love that bound us together in this noble pursuit. As we looked towards the future, we knew that our journey was far from over. There would be challenges to overcome, obstacles to face, and moments of doubt along the way. But we also knew that as long as we faced them together, there was nothing we couldn't overcome. And so, hand in hand, we continued our journey forward. Our hearts filled with love and our spirits buoyed by the knowledge that no matter what the future held, our legacy would endure, a testament to the power of love to change the world, one act of kindness at a time. As Allison and I continued our journey through the intricate tapestry of existence, we found ourselves gracefully ushered into a new chapter. A chapter steeped in the profound understanding of life's cyclical nature and the inexorable passage of time. In the tender embrace of this chapter, we bore witness to the magnificent spectacle of life unfurling before our very eyes. A symphony of beginnings and endings, of birth and rebirth, each note harmonizing seamlessly with the next in the grand orchestration of existence. As we gazed upon our children, the living embodiment of our love and legacy, we were awestruck by the sheer magnitude of their potential. Their laughter reverberating through the halls of our home like a melody that transcended time, their dreams unfolding like delicate petals in the morning sun, infused with the boundless optimism of youth. Yet woven amidst the fabric of joy and jubilation were threads of melancholy, the gentle ache of nostalgia for days gone by. The poignant realization that the innocence of youth inevitably gives way to the wisdom of experience, and a quiet contemplation of the passage of time, an ever-flowing river that waits for no one. And yet, even as we grappled with the transient nature of existence, we found solace in the immutable truth that life is a cyclical journey, a ceaseless cycle of growth, transformation, and renewal. For just as the seasons wax and wane in their eternal dance, so too do our lives ebb and flow in the rhythm of the universe. With each passing moment, we embrace the full spectrum of human experience. The joy of new beginnings, the pain of loss, the exhilaration of triumph, and the humility of defeat. And through it all, we clung to each other with a fierce determination, knowing that as long as we walked this path together, we would find strength in our unity, solace in our love, and purpose in our shared journey. As we stood on the threshold of the future, we greeted it with open arms and open hearts, ready to embrace whatever challenges and adventures lay ahead. For though our journey had been marked by twists and turns, peaks and valleys, we knew that as long as we had each other, we would always find our way back home, to the warmth of our love, the comfort of our embrace, and the eternal embrace of the circle of life. As Allison and I continued our journey through the tapestry of life, we found ourselves entering a season of reflection, a time marked by the wisdom gained from years of experience and the gentle grace of acceptance. In the quiet moments of solitude, we turned inward, seeking solace in the lessons learned from the trials and triumphs of the past. We marveled at the resilience of the human spirit, recognizing the innate capacity for growth and transformation that lies dormant within each of us, waiting to be awakened by the gentle touch of time. With each passing season, we embraced the inevitable changes that swept through our lives, the shifting currents of fortune, the evolving landscapes of our relationships, and the inexorable march of time itself. And yet amidst the ebb and flow of existence, we found a sense of peace, a deep-rooted understanding that change is not to be feared, but rather embraced as an essential aspect of the human journey. Looking back on the rich tapestry of our lives, we saw the threads of joy and sorrow woven together intricately, each moment a testament to the richness of the human experience. We celebrated the highs, the achievements unlocked, the dreams realized, and the bonds of love that endure over time. And we honored the lows, the losses endured, the struggles overcome, and the resilience cultivated in the crucible of adversity. But above all, we reveled in the beauty of the present moment, the simple pleasures of everyday life, the laughter shared with cherished companions, and the profound gratitude for the blessings that grace our lives every day. Standing on the cusp of a new dawn, we embraced the wisdom gleaned from seasons past, understanding that each moment is a precious gift to be treasured, and each experience a sacred thread woven into the fabric of our existence. As we embarked on the next leg of our journey, we did so with open hearts and open minds, ready to embrace whatever the future may hold with grace, resilience, and an unwavering belief in the resilience of the human spirit. In the twilight of our journey, Allison and I found ourselves immersed in a profound sense of gratitude. A gratitude that emanated from the depths of our shared experiences, the enduring bonds of love that had sustained us, and the countless blessings that adorned our lives every day. As we reflected on the tapestry of our lives, we were filled with a deep appreciation for the moments of joy and the moments of sorrow, recognizing that each had played a vital role in shaping us into the individuals we had become, resilient, compassionate, and infinitely grateful. With each passing day, we savored the beauty of the present moment, the golden hues of dawn painting the sky, the melody of birdsong in the air, and the gentle rhythm of our breath as it rose and fell in harmony with the universe. And in these moments of serene grace, we found solace, contentment, and a profound sense of belonging. But even as we embraced the serenity of the present, we remained mindful of the uncertainties that lay ahead, the ever-shifting currents of fate, the inevitability of change, and the passage of time. And yet, in the face of uncertainty, we found strength in our unity, in the unwavering bond that bound us together, heart to heart, soul to soul. As we stood on the threshold of a new beginning, we embraced the unknown with open hearts and open minds, ready to embark on the next chapter of our journey with grace, courage, and an unwavering belief in the inherent beauty of life's unfolding. For though our journey had been marked by twists and turns, peaks and valleys, we knew that as long as we walked hand in hand, we would navigate the stormy seas of life with steadfast determination and unwavering resolve. And so, with hearts overflowing with gratitude and spirits buoyed by grace, we stepped forward into the unknown, ready to embrace whatever the future may hold with courage, resilience, and an enduring sense of wonder. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of gold and crimson, Allison and I found ourselves standing at the threshold of a new chapter, a chapter defined not by the passage of time, but by the enduring legacy of love and compassion we had cultivated throughout our journey. In the quiet moments of reflection, we looked back on the tapestry of our lives, tracing the threads of our legacy as they wove their way through the fabric of time. We saw the imprint of our love in the laughter of our children, the kindness shared with strangers, and the countless lives touched by our generosity. With each passing day, we embraced the opportunity to make a difference in the world, to leave behind a legacy that would endure long after we were gone. Whether it was through acts of service, charitable giving, or simply offering a kind word to those in need, we sought to leave the world a little brighter than we found it, one small act of kindness at a time. But perhaps our greatest legacy lay not in the tangible contributions we made, but in the intangible impact of our love, the way it had shaped our lives, strengthened our bonds, and inspired those around us to do the same. For love is the true measure of wealth, the currency of the soul, and the legacy that lives on in the hearts of those we leave behind. As we stood on the threshold of a new dawn, we knew that our journey was far from over. There would be challenges to face, obstacles to overcome, and moments of doubt along the way. But we also knew that as long as we faced them with love in our hearts and compassion in our souls, our legacy would endure, a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come, reminding the world of the transformative power of love to change lives and leave an indelible mark on the world. As Allison and I stood on the brink of a new dawn, the sun painted the sky with hues of soft pastels, casting a tranquil glow over the world below. In that fleeting moment, as day gave way to night, we found ourselves immersed in a profound sense of reverence for the passage of time, a timeless dance of beginnings and endings, of growth and transformation that had shaped the very essence of our being. With each beat of our hearts, we felt the ebb and flow of the years, the memories of a lifetime etched into the fabric of our souls, like pages in a cherished book, each one a testament to the beauty of human experience and the resilience of the human spirit. But amidst the gentle cadence of time, there was also a sense of anticipation, a stirring in the depths of our souls, as if the universe itself were whispering secrets of the wonders that awaited us on the horizon. For though the road ahead was shrouded in uncertainty, we faced it with a sense of wonder and awe, knowing that each step we took would lead us closer to the heart of our destiny. As we gazed out upon the world, we saw the intricate tapestry of life unfolding before us, a kaleidoscope of colors, textures, and emotions, each moment a brushstroke on the canvas of existence. And in that vast expanse of possibility, we found solace in the knowledge that every experience, every triumph, and every setback had led us to this moment, a moment filled with the promise of new beginnings and the infinite potential of the human spirit. With each breath we took, we felt the pulse of the universe reverberating through our beings, connecting us to the timeless rhythms of creation and reminding us of our place in the grand tapestry of existence. And as we stepped forward into the unknown, hand in hand, we did so with a sense of gratitude for the journey that had brought us to this moment, for the love that had sustained us through it all, and for the boundless possibilities that awaited us on the road ahead. Ater shared with kindred spirits the moments of solace found in the embrace of nature, and the profound sense of connection that bound us together as fellow travelers on life's winding path. As we closed our eyes one final time, we offered a silent prayer of gratitude for the adventure that had been, the love that had sustained us, and the legacy that would endure in the hearts of all who had been touched by our narrative. And as we embarked on our ultimate voyage, surrounded by the love of those dearest to us, we knew that our journey was not ending, but merely evolving. For love transcends the boundaries of time and space, guiding us ever onwards towards the eternal embrace of the cosmos. And in that moment, we understood that our story was not simply a tale of beginnings and endings, but rather a testament to the infinite beauty and complexity of life. A tapestry woven with the threads of love, resilience, and the enduring spirit of the human heart. In the twilight of our existence, as Allison and I stood at the threshold of the final chapter of our shared odyssey, the symphony of life's melody played softly in the background, a grand opus composed of the myriad experiences, emotions, and lessons that had woven themselves into the fabric of our journey. Each note of this symphony carried with it the echoes of laughter and tears, triumphs and tribulations, moments of profound joy and poignant sorrow. As we reflected on the symphony of our lives, we marveled at the intricate harmony that had emerged from the interplay of these disparate elements, a harmony that spoke to the inherent beauty and complexity of the human experience. Surrounded by loved ones who had accompanied us on this journey, we found ourselves immersed in a tapestry of memories, a mosaic of shared moments and shared dreams, woven together by the threads of love and companionship. In the warmth of their embrace, we found solace and strength, drawing comfort from the knowledge that our bonds transcended the boundaries of time and space. As we looked back on the chapters of our story, we were struck by the richness and depth of our experiences, the friendships forged, the challenges overcome, the dreams pursued with unwavering determination. Each chapter had brought its own set of trials and tribulations, but through it all, we had persevered, guided by the steady beacon of love that illuminated our path. In the fading light of the setting sun, we reflected on the legacy we hoped to leave behind, a legacy of kindness, compassion, and unwavering integrity. For though our journey was drawing to a close, we knew that the echoes of our deeds would reverberate through the corridors of time, shaping the lives of those who would come after us. As we prepared to embark on our final voyage, we did so with hearts full of gratitude and minds open to the infinite possibilities that lay ahead. For though the road ahead was uncertain, we took comfort in the knowledge that we had lived our lives with purpose and meaning, leaving behind a legacy that would endure for generations to come. And And so, as the final notes of life's symphony faded into the ether, we embraced the unknown with courage and grace, ready to embark on our ultimate adventure, the journey into the great unknown, where the symphony of life's melody would continue to unfold for all eternity. But perhaps, dear reader, you might indulge me in a moment to delve deeper into the intricacies of this symphony of life. For within its sprawling composition lie stories untold, melodies unheard, and emotions unexpressed, each waiting to be explored, understood, and embraced. In the silence that follows the crescendo of life's grand finale, let us pause to reflect on the nuances of our existence. The moments of quiet contemplation, the whispers of hope that linger in the air, and the profound connections that bind us to one another. For it is in these moments of reflection that we find meaning, purpose, and a sense of belonging. It is here, amidst the ebb and flow of life's symphony, that we discover the true essence of our humanity, the capacity to love, to learn, and to grow in the face of adversity. And so, as we bid farewell to the final chapter of our shared journey, let us do so with hearts full of gratitude and minds open to the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. For though the music may fade, its echoes will linger on, guiding us through the darkness and illuminating the path to a future filled with hope, joy, and the eternal promise of new beginnings. But before we part ways, allow me to share a final thought, a reflection on the beauty of life's symphony and the profound impact it has on every one of us. For though we may walk different paths and dance to different tunes, we are all connected by the universal language of love, the melody that binds us together, weaving its way through the tapestry of our lives and uniting us in a shared journey of discovery and growth. So let us embrace the symphony of life with open hearts and open minds, ready to embrace the beauty of each moment and the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. For though our journey may be coming to an end, the legacy of love we leave behind will continue to resonate for all eternity, inspiring future generations to embrace the melody of life and dance to the rhythm of their hearts. And so, dear reader, as we bid adieu to this chapter of our story, let us remember that life is a symphony, an ever-evolving masterpiece that unfolds with each passing moment, inviting us to listen, to learn, and to love with all our hearts.